Alright guys, today we're going to talk about the top 10 designer fragrances released. Wait a minute. I don't have 10. I've only purchased 5. Well, it's going to be the top 5 designer fragrances released so far this year, 2024. Yeah, the top 5. I'm going to put them in order. I don't have 10. Let's talk about it. What's going on with YouTube? I am the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. We talk about fragrances on this channel, of course, but we also talk about fashion, style, grooming, look good every day, man. Smell your best as well. That's what we're trying to accomplish. So if you're into that, hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting the bell icon as well. So that way, when a new video is uploaded, you get notified. On today's video, guys, we're going to be jumping into talking about the top 5 designer fragrances, in my opinion, that have been released so far this year, 2024. If you're just joining this channel, just becoming a subscriber to this channel, or if you've joined, I would say within the last month or so, you may not know my feelings towards designer fragrances, but a lot of the new releases is not that they don't smell good, but they're just flankers. And it's at a point now for me where, and when your collection gets to a particular place, it's kind of like, okay, I want to buy another bottle of YSL wine, the elixir of the elixir, the eau de parfum intense of the original eau de parfum. I mean, it gets crazy to me, and honestly, I think it just comes from a place of wanting something new and creative. So, with that being said, I don't buy a lot of new designer fragrance releases unless it's something really good. Definitely, if it's something interesting and new and creative, it's kind of sort of what I look for now. With that being said, the 5 that I have here, yeah, pretty much all 4 of the 5 are flankers. But it did give me something a little bit in the creativity aspect, and that's why I have these 5. All right, so I'm going to rank them in order from my, I don't want to say least favorite because I did like it enough to purchase it, but from 5 to 1, going up to the one that I like the best. So if you want to see my thoughts and see which 5 that I felt was worthy of being purchased, the routine, keep it locked right here. Let's get it. Let's make it happen.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's jump right into it. Just speaking on this subject really quickly, I went out yesterday doing some back-to-school shopping for the kids, and got a chance to smell 2 other fragrances that were released this year. And one of them I almost bought, which was the brand new Paco Rabanne 1 Million Gold. 2 things: designer fragrance prices, like prices on most things, are going up. So for the 3.4 ounce, which is what I like to purchase, it was $140. And it smelled pretty good, but 1, it's a flanker. 2, it's more expensive than I'm used to paying for the designer fragrance. And 3, it smells very familiar. It's not set to be released until August 1st, but it smells, I can tell you guys, it smells almost identical to Santal 33. Cedarwood, sandalwood with a little bit of freshness in there, a little spicy. It smells almost identical to Santal 33, so I did not purchase it. All right, and there also was the new one by, and the names get so crazy, the Paco Rabanne Phantom. It may be the elixir or something like that, I don't know. But it has a little bit of a blue hue at the bottom, and then it, as you get to the top, it turns black. That smells pretty good, but it's a flanker, and it doesn't smell creative. It doesn't smell too much different from the Zorros and all that kind of stuff, the Most Wanted pop, all that stuff, man. It smells the same. Anyway, let's get back to the show. So in the 5th spot, guys, I did feel like this one was worth purchasing. Number 1, it wasn't that expensive, and it's the only fragrance on this particular list that's not a flanker. And this one in the 5th spot for me is from the brand of Ralph Lauren. This is Polo 67. Polo 67, pineapple, sage, juniper berries, better are some of the main notes in this. And honestly, it's just a fresh, clean, nice summer fragrance. It smells good, and I think I only paid like $100 for it. I think it was like $98 and then maybe 104 with tax or something like that. So it did not break the bank as well. And of course, again, the only fragrance on this list that's not a flanker. They gave us a new creative bottle. I think one of the baseball players from the Yankees, maybe Alex Rodriguez or somebody like that, was like the poster boy for this fragrance. So it was kind of a creative fragrance from the marketing standpoint. Again, it smelled good and it wasn't super expensive and it wasn't a flanker. Just something easy to wear, nothing to write home about, but I did like it. And I picked this one up, so it's in the 5th place, on the 5th spot, I should say, from the brand of Ralph Lauren, Polo 67. If you're looking for something fresh and clean and easy to wear, this wouldn't be a bad one to look at. All right, guys, in the 4th spot, this comes from a line. There have been a few fragrances now over the past 4 years, 3 years or so, that have come out from this line, but at least I can differentiate the bottles from the maybe 3 other flankers that are a part of this line. And this one doesn't smell anything like the other ones. That's something else I can say, okay? I always say YSLY is probably the worst offender of everything I'm talking about on this list, with the flanker stuff, and then not really being able to even tell the difference in some of the bottles. But anyway, this is pretty good. I picked this up. My wife and I went to Mexico back in early June, and I did pick this up while I was away. This is from the brand of Hermes. This is called Herbvibes. Herbvibes. And what you get with this guy is, of course, as the name indicates, it's a kind of spicy herbal green fragrance. I do list a note of pear here. I do pick some of that up. Just a really fresh, clean, and green fragrance. I really, really enjoyed it. When I smelled it, it was a very unique scent profile, unlike anything else I really smelled. So again, you know, fragrances win point for me when you can at least give me something original, whether it be the bottle, a brand new fragrance, or it could be even just a scent profile. It caught my attention, and I thought this one was worth picking up. So it's in the 4th spot. Again, I really enjoy it. Spring, summertime, great fragrance to add to your collection if you don't have it. From the brand of Hermes, this is called Herbvibes. All right, guys, now coming in at 3rd spot, obviously nothing but flankers left on the list, but this is a particular line that I've always really enjoyed, man. If you want to, like, a crowd pleaser, something to wear out and about, if you want to be around a crowd of people and catch their attention, most of the fragrances from this brand, from this line, really accomplish that. And this fragrance I picked up in the 3rd spot from the brand of Acqu. This is Invictus Parfum. Invictus Parfum. This is lavender, violet leaves, musk, sandalwood. Honestly, to me, this kind of smells like the original Invictus combined with Invictus Legend. I think that was released maybe 5 years ago, 4 years ago now, maybe 5 years ago. Invictus Legend was really good. A crowd pleaser, one of my most complimented fragrances from the Invictus line. Well, that's really what I get from this one, a combination of the original and some of that Invictus Legend DNA in one bottle. So it's really, really good. I've worn it a few times, definitely gotten a few compliments on it. But again, these are the last 3 fragrances I'm going to talk about are fragrances to me that I would not have paid full retail for, and I didn't. I found a very reputable seller on eBay and purchased these fragrances. So I got them for, I think I purchased this one for maybe $110. I don't remember the full retail, but it's closer to that $130, $140 range, which a lot of these designer fragrances are now for a 3.4 ounce bottle kind of crossed that threshold. When I first really got into this hobby, you know, this would probably have been 105, 110. Now they're pushing 130, 140. So anyway, at the price that I got it for, I thought it was a pretty good deal. Again, I think I may have paid $100 for it. From the brand of Acqu. This is Invictus Parfum. All right, guys, this next fragrance is in the number 2 spot. When I smelled it, I thought I liked it, but I did not like it for $170, which was the full retail price. Like I just said, I got this one from a very reputable seller on eBay, and I think I paid $115 for it. That was more palatable for me. That's what I felt like it was worth. But anyway, the fragrance comes from the brand of Prada, and this is Prada Luna Rossa Ocean Le Parfum in the number 2 spot. Love the bottle. What you get here, man, pretty much you're gonna get some oak wood, saffron, amber, A little bit of a fresh kind of citrusy opening with some lemon bergamot type combination. It's good, right? There's a little hint of the original DNA somewhere in here, but very woody. Again, you get a lot of that oak wood they talk about, which is a note that was really prominent in Killian's Angel Share. Very woody, almost smells like aged wood, or what you would put alcohol in when it's aged in those oak barrels. That's kind of the oak wood smell that you get in this fragrance. Again, saffron, so it's a little bit of a leathery touch with this fragrance as well. So there's a little hint of the original, but definitely something that I think is more appropriate for the fall winter seasons. Whereas I like the other fragrances from the Luna Rossa Ocean line for like spring, summertime. This is like the fall and winter counterpart. So again, it smells good. I love the bottle. Let me show you the bottle again. Love that red hue on this bottle, my favorite color. But again, it's a flanker, and it was not worth $170, which was a full retail for this. But at $110, $115, which is what I paid for it, you can find it for that price. I think it's a great one to add to the collection, especially if you don't have the other two. So in the number 2 spot, from the brand of Prada Luna Rossa Ocean Les Parfums. And in the number 1 spot, another flanker. Are you surprised? But this one is really good. It's really good, honestly. And I think the full retail for this one was around that 160, 150, 160 price point. I think 160. And once again, trusted seller on eBay. I paid maybe 110 for it, which again, I feel like it's worth that. But it's from the brand of Hugo Boss. This is the Scent Elixir. This is good. Red pepper, red pimento, lavender, sandalwood, some of the main notes. Guys, I just gotta tell you, it's good. You know, that red pepper, red pimento thing gives that almost fresh cinnamon kind of smell. A lot of people have compared this to, I think, Infrared from Spice Bomb, from that Spice Bomb line, and I can kind of see that because it had that same red pimento, red berries, or whatever it is note in the opening. Again, that gives this almost fresh cinnamon kind of smell. But of course, lavender, sandalwood, so it gets creamy and kind of sweet on the dry down. I really, really enjoy this one, and I've got great performance out of this one as well. Definitely another fragrance that is going to be great for the fall winter season. But you know, again, especially if you can get it at a discounted price like I did, this is the best one so far for me, as far as scent profile and all that kind of stuff. I love the bottle. I think it's like a dark red hue when you really get close to it. The stuff is really good, guys, in my humble opinion. So I got it in the number 1 spot right now for designer fragrance releases that I've felt like was worth purchasing so far of 2024 released designer fragrances. This is Pulse Bottle, the Scent Elixir. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today, as I gave you, in my opinion, the top 5 designer fragrances released so far in 2024, and I ranked them. What are some fragrances that have been released this year, designer fragrances, of course, that you felt were worth a purchase? I would love to hear from you down in the comment section. Now, as always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. I know you don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you are sharing these videos out to some other folks out there that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side.